Hi, everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. The Toronto Maple Leafs win 5-1 against the Carolina Hurricanes and wrap up a 6-game road trip going 4-2-0, getting 8 of possible 12 points, and that was a very successful road trip for them. Going into it, they were last in their conference. They come out of it 2 points away from second place in the division. That is not a lie. That is 100% factual. Just goes to show you how close and how stupid this point system really is with all the overtime losses and stuff. But next game for the Leafs is against Montreal on Saturday. And that's the start of a 5-game homestand. So let's break this down. First period, Bobby McMahon opens the scoring 53 seconds in. 4th straight game that the Leafs have scored on their first shot. And from Leafs PR on Twitter, with Bobby McMahon's goal 53 seconds in, the Leafs become the second team since 2009 to 2010 to score on their first shot on goal in 4 consecutive games, joining the Tampa Bay Lightning, who did it in 2021. That's insane. Weird stat. Doesn't really mean anything, but that's cool. That's pretty cool. Moving on. Wall plays the puck, and he passes it to Carolina, has to get back, and I thought it was funny. He covered the puck behind the net. I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen before. Kind of a cool thing to happen. Then, bad turnover by Troy Stetcher, who I recently saw on the SDPN podcast that his name isn't spelled S-T-E. There's 1 T, not 2. It's not S-T-E-T-C-H-E-R. It's S-T-E-C-H-E-R. And that freaks me out. I thought there was 2. I genuinely thought there was 2. But he makes a bad play. After I was just talking, he's been amazing. But he makes a little bad play. Little turnover. It leads to a backdoor chance for Jarvis. Wall gets a pad. Jarvis gets the rebound, and Wall gets a glove on it. Wall's just so tidy. He looks so calm in those. Then, Philip Myers dumps the puck, takes a weird bounce off the boards, and it bounces right out in front for Scott. Wide open net in front. Freddie Anderson's looking to the left, expecting it to ring around. Pops out. 2-0 Toronto. Finally, a lucky bounce goes our way. Then later in the period, Austin Matthews to the box for tripping, his 5th of the year, which I thought was kind of crazy, considering he's only played 22 games so far this year. He's missed 5. So to have 5 penalties, I don't know. Not used to Matthews getting many penalties. But the Leafs kill it off. Their penalty kill this season has been amazing, and it only gets better. Matthews, big part of that. Then Easton Cowan, he blows a tire. William Nylander blows a tire. Can't cover Jarvis. Cowan can't get Jarvis backdoor. It's 2-1 Toronto. All right. It's a 1-goal game. You're getting outshot, but it's okay because Morgan Riley decided to give Jarvis a big bear hug later in the period to the boxer holding. You can tell what he's trying to do. He's just trying to keep him up on the boards, get the stick in there, but loses balance, grabs onto the arm, and falls back. That's a penalty every day. So the Leafs kill that one off too. They go into this first intermission up 2-1, getting outshot, but Joseph Woll has been amazing. The whole team playing great hockey for consecutive games in a row. Crazy. I know. So let's go to the second period. Matthew Knies. 4 minutes and 44 seconds into the second with pure filth. Oh my God. Matthew Knies, are you kidding me? He pokes the puck from Shane Gostisbehere, knocks the stick out of his hands, unintentionally, not a penalty, knocks the stick out of his hands. Gostisbehere gets a good shove on him with no stick. How is that not a penalty? Who cares? Leafs power play sucks anyways. We don't want that. Matthew Knies gets up, gets his, I forget who the defender was, gets his shoulder underneath him to create some space. Goal of the year? Matthew Knies, highlight real goal right there. Goal of the year for him for sure. Goal of the year for the Leafs. Goal of the year contender for the league. 100%. That was nasty stuff. Pure filth from Matthew Knies, and it's 3-1. And not only that, but he scores on the Leafs' first shot of the second period. And that doesn't matter. That's actually pretty bad considering 5 minutes in you get your first shot of the second. But I just thought that was kind of interesting. Later in the period, Matthew Knies again makes a beautiful play, proving good defense can lead to easy offense. As he makes a nice little, he gets his stick down, blocks a pass, gets it up to Domi, leads to a 3-on-1 the other way, and then he goes skiing. He leans back and he just stops for a minute, and he doesn't let the other defender catch up to Matthews and Domi and keeps it as a 2 or 3-on-1, no matter what you want to call it, even though Knies was never going to get past 2 in that play. And it's good to see that Max Domi can find Austin Matthews to make it 4-1. There's another shift in that second period where everyone was on for 2 minutes plus, but the Leafs go up 4-1 after 40, and it just seems like nothing can stop them. We're chilling in the intermission. I'm feeling good. Leafs have to be feeling good. And then all of Leafs Nation gets this tweet from Leafs PR. Do you want to know what the tweet said? Maple Leafs goaltender Joseph Woll will not return to tonight's game for lower body injury. Now, they replayed it after, and hopefully he was going down with the pad. Just looked like a little hip thing. He got up and he was shaking it out, but probably good to just let him rest. I'm hoping that it's just precautionary, and they might as well get Hildeby in. Wall has been left out to dry in the second period, and you don't want to injure him because Stolarz from Craig Berube has not skated yet. Still. And then later in the period, Dennis Hildeby, he stood his ground. He played very well, I thought. Austin Matthews, 2 huge blocks on the PK with his toe, just acting like he's not feeling it. Feet must be made out of steel. And then Bobby McMahon gets the empty net goal. He starts the Leafs off, and he ends it off. 5-1 win over the Carolina Hurricanes, 3rd in a row. Buds are heating up tonight. Austin Matthews, 1 goal, +2, 20 minutes and 8 seconds of ice time tonight. 5 shots, 6 blocks. You heard me right. 6 blocks leading all Maple Leafs players. Second was Jake McCabe with 3. Just genuinely insane from him. Max Domi, 2 points tonight, 2 primary assists. He played well. Matthew Nye's goal and an assist. Nick Waugh, 2 assists. McMahon, 2 goals. Lawton, 1 goal. No points for Dakota Joshua tonight, but he played good. Cowan, Tavares, and Nylander all somehow a -1 tonight. That line, William Nylander doesn't look 100%. And that line's got to get going. It's crazy that's the line that we're talking about has to get going, but they really do. So, what are my takeaways? League scared of the Leafs' first shot. No one likes to see that come except for Leafs Nation. Third line, absolutely disgusting in a very good way. Lucky bounce goes in our favor for once. Matthew Nyes proves he's that guy. Potential goal of the year? I don't know. And then Wall, absolutely locked in. Hopefully he's healthy. He's got to stay healthy. That's kind of his thing. It's not consistency. It's just availability. These goalies aren't here for us because they're injured so often. That might be on us tonight, though. Joseph Woll did everything he could tonight. If he gets injured, that's because the Toronto Maple Leafs absolutely left him out to dry and made him put his body in awkward positions all night. I know that's what goalies do, but Joseph Woll had a .957 or .947 save percentage tonight. He made 22 saves and he only played 40 minutes of hockey. He had a .957. He made 22 saves. Insanity. Dennis Hildeby, though, good sign. He looked calm in the relief. Didn't let a single goal in. 9 saves. Pretty nice for him. Penalty kill is absolutely amazing. Power play, it sucks, which is weird for the Leafs because it seems like they can't defend, but they can score. And that seems to be the exact opposite coming to special teams. Or no, I guess they still can't even defend on their power play. They just get absolutely fried. They had a power play in that third period, got fried. 7 great A chances going against Hart. Had to come up big in those. 11-34. They're heating up. They're getting comfortable again. That's what you love to see from them. Detailed performance tonight. Wrapping up a road trip, 3 in a row. Hopefully Joseph Woll's Craig Berube. He was asked about it, and he gave some pretty dry answers. From Mark Masters on Twitter, they asked how Joseph Woll was. Berube said, "We'll see you tomorrow." They asked how serious. He said, "Right now, I can't give you that answer. I really don't know. Hopefully it's not, but I really liked the way Beast came in and handled it." You know what I like? I like knowing what happens, what's going on with players' injuries. Anthony Stolarz, he hasn't skated. Chris Tanev, you'd forget that the Leafs even knew that he was a player for them. Brandon Carlo, well, they don't want to say anything about his surgery coming up. You got to tell us something. I don't get what's up with all this secrecy. But anyways, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please click like. If you really liked it, clicking subscribe always makes me feel pretty good. So thank you, and I hope to see you on Saturday against the Habs.